Hello. So, it's been a long time, and I know that I didn't really listen to what I said last time about uploading around when school ends, because once summer came, I was extremely busy with working and vacations and going on my mission trip thing. And the only reason I'm uploading this now is for a reason that I'll explain. So, yeah, and this probably will actually be one of the last YouTubes that I make, maybe even ever, just because, yeah, Lily's just jumping over there on her little chair, just chewing things. Lily, Lily, what are you doing? I love that little pup. So, I'm sorry if my voice is mellow. Um, I was at ValleyFair yesterday with people, and I was screaming a lot for no apparent reason, nothing there scary, and now my voice is all icky, which is not going to help when I have to work in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Uh-oh. But I don't care. I just want... What's Lily doing? That's her head like dangling down the chair, trying to get her toy. A little pup. Okay, so I'm going to get to this message of the video. Well, not message, but reason. Because I don't want to make this video long. So, I have this friend. And her name's Alyssa. And she goes to my church. And she, along with one of my other friends, who are probably the only people who watch these videos, hopefully, and she saw them and wants me to make one and dedicate it to her. And so she's told me this for a while, so I just decided to do it now. But the thing is, dedicating a video requires me... The light over here is making me look so dark. Requires me to actually have an idea for a video. And like, why am I like off center? Okay. Requires me to have an idea for a video, which I don't. So, why not just make the whole video about her? Because that's probably what I would have done anyway. So, I have been friends with Alyssa for like, I don't even know, like 1.5 to 2 years, probably closer to the 1.5 one. And she goes to my church. And if you don't even know Alyssa and you're just watching this, even if you probably know her, you're probably going to be bored out of your mind just because this is just me telling like the story of like how I know her. And we didn't really meet until last February. She had to like stay at my house. She's 4 years younger than me, and she's 2 years older than my sister. Yeah, two. Um, and when she came over here, that was like the first time that I had really gotten into this game again. So there's this game, like one of those like back in the day games, like Hungry Hungry Hippos and like what's it called, like Candyland and Shoots and Ladders, like those kind of games. Like there was a whole like collection of games like that. This was this game called Peanut Panic, which when you think about it, the idea of this game is like it's really creepy, and it's like a stalker game, just because um, the whole idea is there's this guy who only has like the top half of his body, and it's like, connected to like a huge truck, and in his two hands he has these two scoops, and there are 4 different color peanuts, 2 of each color, and so the idea of the game is to get all the way around the game board, um, with each space being a different color to the end twice. But once you get there the first time, you can't get picked up and put back. And how it works is there's a spinner, and on the spinner there's like red, blue, green, like each of the colors. And if you spin in one of those, you go to the next available space of that color. There's hop to the front, which obviously hop to the front, and then there's on, which means that the scooper guy gets to come and scoop, and he randomly either does just the right hand, just the left hand, both, or neither, and you could be on either side of the track he's going, and then he dumps you at the end and you start over, which sounds like an abduction game, which makes it that much more fun. And I made a fan page for it on Facebook, and Alyssa's, I think, eye is actually in it, so look at that. So we became friends, and we have just become really good friends over the year and a half. I can't think of really any stories right now. Well, she was at ValleyFair yesterday, and she was like my riding partner, and we rode a lot, and it was fun just hearing her scream on the rides that I've gone on like 1,000 times and don't think are scary. And the only ride there that ever gets me scary is, you guys, no matter where you are, will probably know this because there's probably one at like every amusement park, is ours is called the Power Tower. And it's one of those rides where you get strapped in and it takes you way high up and then just at one point randomly drops you. Because I'm kind of afraid of heights, so that kind of gets to me. But, wow, I just like start talking and lose my train of thought. Oh, and it drops you. And I'm afraid of heights, so yeah. But what me and my friends did last Friday when I went, we all got strapped in. And once we were at the top waiting to be dropped, we held our hands out. Because your first inclination when you're about to be dropped is to just hold onto the strap thing because you're going to fall. And you feel safe that way. But when you hold your hands out, there's nothing keeping you from just like flying out. But that's assuming that the thing isn't buckled in, which it always kind of creeps me out on that ride because people want to buckle you in. And so, yeah, I have nothing else to talk about. And Lily's walking over there. Lily! So I'm gonna go. Hi, Alyssa. Yeah. He just. Whatever, I don't care. Bye.